Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. The Knicks here to defend home court, playing host to the Western Conference. And that one's good. Brunson. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Morant, left side. The quick look, no good that time.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The three. The Grizzlies with another miss. Bridges outside. New York moving the ball around. Shoots over Wells. That's a two from Towns. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. The topic at hand, Ja Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said we can't let him live in the lane. We have to keep bodies in front of him and make him work for everything he gets. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Morant outside. From the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
And Towns gets it to go.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
If we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris had started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
Morant with it. Brunson picks him up. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Wells wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
3 points.
Wells has got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Shamet. Edey with the steal. This one for 3. And the Grizzlies another 3.
23.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Grizzlies lead.
Pass to Wells. Morant surveying the D. He hangs. It's rebounded by Towns.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Out left to the wing. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the wide open J from Edey. And he misses his first shot of the game. Pass to Shamet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years, loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks from Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit, will they?
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Now here's Morant. Still without a basket. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Got that one up quick.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Ja Morant with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
McBride's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. On the wing, Jackson. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Caldwell Pope got 6.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand on it.
And New York making a change here. And here are the Knicks. Towns in the corner. From deep, Brunson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside for Jackson. Takes the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical. Come on now, that's easy money.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
The Knicks, 16. The Grizzlies, 24.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Outside Williams. Pass to Conchar. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Stolen by Robinson. And it's Towns missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Caldwell Pope for 3. And that's collected by Brunson. Williams with the steal. Stolen by Clarkson. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
The Knicks have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Here's Morant. The Knicks pull it in. Bridges, no one around him. New York, no good that time either. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Morant. And he can't jam it through.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Brunson outside. Brunson from long distance.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Memphis, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Bridges drives in. Brunson surveying the D. Wells with the steal. Here's Morant. Finish off the break. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Morant takes off. Can't finish the one-handed jam. Pass to Brunson. It's sent back by Edey. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edey.
Substitution for your Knicks, Mitchell Robinson.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Back to Brunson. Morant with the steal. Morant bullies his way inside.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets out of the ball.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Back to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. No good that time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Towns the screen. Inside. It falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Now just a 4-point Grizzly lead. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Grizzlies making a switch here. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. It's tipped to the inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Over to the left wing. Good. On the triple. He's got 9.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the defense, figuring out how to get to his spot.
And the dunk by Towns.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight. And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Memphis ball.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. Brunson, left side. From the line. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Drops in the tray. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but G.A. much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, G.A., especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Brunson with a clean look. And he's good on the three ball. Brunson's got 15.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Jackson trying to break free. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
For three, Bridges. Another three for New York.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking three as soon as he got free. That's a nice delivery.
Outside Jackson. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Back to Morant. Jackson with the screen. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Yabusele. New York trailing. Edey with the steal. From past the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to lead.
And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Knicks trailed by 7. Here's Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. New York, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Sinks the triple.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And they get it. Bridges misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Pass to Jackson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
New York ball.
And the Knicks with possession here. Brunson with a head of steam. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. No good on the wing three. Score the basket is 8 for 13 from the floor.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
1:14 left to play here in the third. And here's Caldwell Pope to the left wing. Just 2 to shoot. They get it back. Pass to Jackson. Over Robinson. Goes back up. Now here's Wells. Robinson pulls it in. And here's Towns. And here's Brunson outside. Good, and as this goes to Towns. Now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Both teams deciding to change it up. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Pass to Yabusele. And it goes down 2 points. Yabusele's got 4 points in the quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. In the center of things, Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Clarkson for 3. Hands it from downtown. Clarkson's got 6 points.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They're assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this team.
The Grizzlies, 59.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. New York with the ball. A 2-point game. Pass to Brunson. Here's Robinson. Now Towns. And again, it's a New York 3.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the campus.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Clarkson on the wing. Launches it. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Morant outside. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Bridges. Oh, what a dunk!
Out below! When Mikal Bridges saying, don't sleep on my athleticism, some big-time hops.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Towns. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message that Memphis's coach was giving to his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Shot clock at 6. Back to Towns. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Here's Wells. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 23 points in the game. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already. And I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
And New York making a change here. Towns looking around. Pass to Bridges. Towns the screen to the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Morant outside. Towns with the steal. Shamet on the wing. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Jackson with the screen. Morant outside. Beyond the arc. Can't get it.
You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
Now Robinson. Outside Bridges. Pocket 6. Outside Brunson. The 19-foot shot. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Morant outside. And the layup is off.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Poke loose. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And the Knicks making a change here. Here we've got Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
And there's the 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Clarkson outside. Outside Brunson. 6 to shoot. Here's Robinson. Morant with the steal. Jackson. Oh, the dunk.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Oh, sticks the putback.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Here we've got Brunson. With the drive. Brunson on the move.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. Trained from outside.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this...
Welcome, everyone. We appreciate you joining us for a little basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Second shot opportunity. And a big finish by Robinson.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Now here's Edwards. The three, DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with a steal. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Brunson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Clarkson outside. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Well, we know Jordan Clarkson is a guy who likes to play fast. He's going to catch and shoot as soon as it touches his fingers.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so it's New York with it. Following the score by Minnesota. DiVincenzo with a steal. Randle left side. Pass to Gobert. Second chance shot. Nice move. Randle. Goes up again. Gobert no good.
That's an example of good offense, but better defense.
Here's Towns. Here's Clarkson. And it's New York scoring again.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And it's Clarkson missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Knicks with possession. It's Bridges on the wing. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Bridges has got 5 points.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Left side Brunson. He shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's New York scoring again.
Such an intelligent basketball play by Jalen Brunson. This guy understands how to get himself going in pick and roll action.
Here's DiVincenzo. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Towns on a screen. Brunson taking his time here. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. The three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's DiVincenzo. The Knicks pull it in. Pass to Towns. missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Outside Edwards. And there's a defensive 3-second call. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house, and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Here's Randall. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
To the right side. Back to Brunson. Pass to Robinson. New York working the ball around now. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Reed. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three to fall. And this game is tied up now.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
Clarkson for three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is game." Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now here's Randall. That one off the back iron and out. Outside McBride. On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to Yabusele. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Graham?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
This is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Towns outside. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with a rebound.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty. That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Now here's Bridges. And Yabusele slams it in.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Here's Conley. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Randall with a steal. The kick out to Conley. Back to Randall. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Minnesota leading by 3. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl-Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
And he gets it to go.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Pass to Shamet. Towns for 3. Randall pulls down the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The kick out to Edwards. Down low. Tries again. Randall can't hit.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens. He did there.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Here's Gobert.
That vertical threat that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
On the wing, Clarkson. McDaniels with a steal. Hits a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Conley. Edwards for 3. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 8. On the wing, Clarkson. Right side, Brunson. And stolen by Edwards. To the paint. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A minute 39 left to play in the first half of basketball. Brunson misses.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Knicks trail by 10. That one's down for Brunson.
We call that, folks, the stop and pop. Jalen Brunson with the pull-up jab.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Shamet. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. For 3, DiVincenzo. The Knicks with the rebound. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Yabusele. McDaniels can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Inside. Outside Hart. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Off target at the rim. It's Edwards on the wing. 13 points in the game. For 3, DiVincenzo tips it up. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 7. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Minnesota leading by 7. Out to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer off the mark.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Towns on a screen. Launches it. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 8.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
Here's Edwards. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 7. Brunson rushes in. Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And so it's Minnesota with it. Outside, DiVincenzo. The kick out to Edwards. Gobert on the high post. 4 on the clock. The 3, DiVincenzo. Drops in the 3. DiVincenzo's got 6 in the quarter.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And it's in there.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. DiVincenzo driving. Stolen by Bridges. To the inside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Back to Towns. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Towns drops the hammer.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Timberwolves lead by 6. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Here's Bridges. Pass to Shaman. Back to Bridges. Clock at 6. It's Bridges on the wing. Cat doing what he does.
Now that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Great positioning on the putback. Randall's got 11 points.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Knocks down the triple.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys?
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. Knocked loose. Edwards with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. For 3, DiVincenzo sinks it from distance. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive. Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Both teams will make substitutions. Brunson with the bucket.
Consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Pass to Clark. Here's Conley. One minute left to play in the third quarter here. Just 3 to shoot. Good work defensively by Towns. To the left wing. New York working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
The kick out to Conley. .23 seconds left in the third. Knicks trail by 9. Towns outside. Fast break, Minnesota. The kick out to Conley. Stolen by Bridges. And a deep 3 from Towns. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Well,
New York, 46.
fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's McBride. Pass to Yabusele. Reed brings the double. Hart from long range. Counted from distance. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
Now here's Towns. Back to McBride. Towns on a screen. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen away. To the middle. The kick out to Conley. From downtown. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Shamet. The 3 ball. Reed with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Left side Brunson. Down low. Stolen by Reed. The drive by Randall. Outside Edwards. Pass to Conley. Shoots over Bridges. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. From the wing. Here's Towns. Cat runs the floor and finishes at the rim.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on the second chance.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Outside Brunson. Left side Hart. The kick out to Brunson. 4 on the clock. Clarkson outside. Pass to Brunson. Now it's Hart. Reed defending. Count it. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the offensive board for the 6'4" Hart. This guy is incredible on the glass.
Outside Edwards. Now Conley. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Cleared away by Edwards. Minnesota leading by 6. Outside Reed. Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. The putback. Just in time with the putback.
Woo. Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Knicks trail by 8. Right side, Brunson. DiVincenzo with a steal. Rebounded by Clarkson.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
DiVincenzo with a steal. From downtown. Rebounded by Clarkson. New York, they're working against the clock now. Brunson with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's Towns. Oh, no good on the layup. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. Passes in from 18.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention. Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards. He takes it in. Oh, he can't get the layup. DiVincenzo with the steal. From deep three-point land. Towns rips down the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
Robinson. Oh, the stuff.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
DiVincenzo fires. Jams it home.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Brunson. Yes, sir. Hits the jumper. Outside, DiVincenzo. Oh, missed on the tray.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
That's off. And he commits the intentional foul. 6-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by New York. 16 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Brunson can't hit it. DiVincenzo fires. Oh, he missed the jumper. And he nails it. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce.
it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause a like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Do my undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fat. A fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. Like a in a riot. Might back like a sumo, slamming that. Leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo lightly. Don't just jealous cause you can't outright me. Or kick that style. Wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, my legs plain. Like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane, got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet, then break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Come and try to snatch my these wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to my pad and I'm out in the 9-2 Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. And like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane, got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. Jam on it. King with the sack of Big Macs, with throwing down and with the rockables hats on time. In your mind, you see, you gotta boogie to your best ability. You gotta funk it up until it knocks you down, and when you're bumping up, make sure you pass it around. Come on, let's go to work. We got what'll make your body jerk. Make you throw your hands up in the air, shake your and scream, oh yeah, 'cause we are the Jam on Crew, and jamming on it is how we do the do. We'll funk you up until you boogie down. So come on, people, check out the sound.
to introduce myself. My name is Chili B, and I'm a surefire, full-blooded, bonafide, house rockin' jam on production MC. If you want the best, then put me to the test, and I'm sure you'll soon agree that I got no flaws, cause I'm down by law when it comes to rockin' viciously, you see. Cause when I was a little baby boy, my mama gave me a brand new toy. 2 turntables with a mic, and I learned to rock like a Dolomite. Time went by on this God creation. I knew someday I would rock the nation, so I made up my mind just what to do, and I joined with the Jam On production crew. So go crazy, don't let your body be lazy. I said don't stop the body rock till your eyesight starts to get hazy. Clean out your ears and you open your eye. If you want to hear the music, just come alive. If you don't know how, get ready to learn, cause Cosmo's taking his turn to burn.
Take the C and O in the C, then you add M-O and the freaking D, add a funky beat, and little what do you see? It's Cosmo D, yeah baby, that's me. I got the beat, that's oh so sweet. Without me rocking it's incomplete. So rock this yo, rock that yo, rock on and don't you dare stop. You rock this, rock that, and that's a fact. Cause the Jam On crew will rock your body right back. Rock a steam locomotive right off the track, and the whole wide world of funk attack. To the beat, yo, get down. Let me rock it to the rhythm of the funky sound. From hill to hill, from Z to Z, and when Jam On's rocking, everybody screams. I jam on it, jam on and on and on and on it. And if you're feeling like you wanna dance all night, then go on ahead and flow it. Cause jamming on is what we do best. It's what separates us from the rest. And if you don't think our crew's down for real, let me tell you what happened to the man of steel.
Hey, Superman had come to town to see who he could rock. He blew away every crew he faced until he reached our block. His speakers were 3 stories high with woofers made of steel. And when we bought our set outside, he said,
Real. He said I'm faster than a speeding bullet when I'm on the set. I don't need no fans to cool my ass. I just use my super brain. I can fly 3 times around the world without missing a beat. I socialize with X-ray eyes and ladies. This is sweet.
and then he turned his power on and the ground began to move. And all the buildings for miles around were swaying to the groove. And just when he had pulled the crowd and swore he won the fight,
We rocked this butt with a 12-inch cut called Disco Kryptonite. Well, Superman looked up at me. He said, you rock so naturally. I said, now that you've learned the deal, let me tell you why I'm so for real. I'm Cosmo D from outer space. I came to rock the human race. I do it right because I can't do it wrong. That's why the whole world is singing this song.
jam on it.
I jam on it. I say jam on it. As day turns to night and night turns to day, whatever time it is, I want to hear you say.
Jam on it.
I jam on it. I say jam on it. Jam all around and upside down. I keep it jamming to the Jam On production sound.
Jam on it.
Jam on it. I said jam on it. I said jam on is the funky beat that takes control with the short, sharp